Well, Travis's lap time, 57.92. That is extremely fast. And here he comes again, making a run. And this time he gets it done. Travis Pastrana pulls off what many have never been able to think about doing. He passes Ricky Carmichael. And there you go. Carmichael and Pastrana get together. Pastrana's down, Carmichael gone. And the boos come back. This happened.
Reed goes for the style points. First of all, look how hot he's coming in there. Just like that, the kid from down under, number 22, Chad Reed. Let's look at it one more time. Is that payback?
Now he got a little bit mixed up. Villeman in dead last. So the two players, yeah, it was the back tire of Villeman. Here to win, I'm not here messing around.
Oh, Mike LaRocco goes down in the worst spot. Oh, no. We've got a complete pile up. Travis Pastrana hits him. He is down, and he is not getting up quickly.
Hidden. Now watch Travis. He doesn't know. Right into him.
Oh!
And then Michael Byrne plows into him. And then Ivan Tedesco. Chad went across the finish line the last time. They didn't have the white flag out, so he may think, wait a minute.
Here we go. Your winner, number 22, on board the Yamaha, Chad Reed.
Now, knowing how intimidating he is, you tell him to sit on the back of Travis Pastrana and force him into making a mistake, or does he do what he did last week and just push the issue, maybe getting the fans' ire out?
It doesn't really matter. It's nice to have them cheer for you rather than boo, but probably needs to bump more than they bumped last week. That wasn't.
Look at Ricky Carmichael. Look at the speed.
Wow, Travis going all the way wide. That's confidence right there. To just a couple laps to go. You're going to see something here. It's not over. Here it comes.
Well, at the halfway point, Ricky Carmichael gets to the outside, cannot close the door. Back.
And make sure he got a good run at the whoop section.
Oh, look at that. Heat number 1. Travis Pastrana currently sits in second place, and Ricky Carmichael goes down. Pastrana goes right over him, and Pastrana goes down. Keep your eyes on Ricky Carmichael sitting in third, somewhere he does not like to be. And right behind him in fourth
this week compared to going into Anaheim, just a little bit more. You know, I remember what it felt like to win a race. He's showing the same confidence that I remember feeling. Still not enough to get him away from these guys, but who'd have thought that Carmichael going down?
So Ricky Carmichael goes down. He will lose third and fourth.
Ezra back up front and over the finish line jump. Block passes Chad Reed. So Ezra is not kidding around here.
Trying to take back what he thinks is rightfully his. And look at that. Smart riding. Ezra Lusk closed down the line, takes a look over his left shoulder. He knows what's coming.
His last win was in '99 at Indianapolis.
And here it is, the checkered flag for number 11, Ezra Lusk on the Team Kawasaki.
Hanging it out, another couple percent, and now...
Oh, Carmichael goes down. Ricky Carmichael goes over the bars. The Enders comes out of that whoop section. Ezra Lusk, your leader here in Minneapolis, and here comes Chad Reed. Ricky has a bit of a mistake, and Reed closes him. Reed and Ezra Lusk had a great battle, and there it is. We talked about that in the LCQ, how slippery that corner is. The whoops tonight. He has just looked flawless through there.
Yeah, the start didn't help. Look at Ricky. Here he goes.
So Carmichael now getting the job jungle tonight in Minneapolis, Minnesota, as Ricky Carmichael gets your flash bulbs of hot. Reed and Ricky, and a lot of people didn't give Ricky credit. He is the two-time defending champion, and for reasons like that, Carmichael just triples out.
All night through the whoops. Reed coming off on the inside, and Reed makes the pass. Holy smokes. And now Ricky goes by on the inside, passes Reed in the same spot that he passed him earlier. And that time Chad didn't really mess up, stunt, or just fade just a little bit there. And there goes Reed again.
So we've had 4 passes so far, folks. And
that time he got back up on top of him.
Oh, Carmichael comes up way short on that.
And he just got crossroaded right there. You see him trying to save it. Stayed on the gas, but look at that. He had the fortitude to hold.
The 250 made from St. Louis. The Thunder from down under. Chad been faster all day through the whoop section. Chad Reed on a 3-race winning streak. Before that, it was Carmichael.
Anything extra, there you go.
There it is. Chad Reed on the inside and takes over the lead. Now the position.
There he goes. Look at these guys trying to be careful. And give Chad any reason to mess him up for the championship.
Oh my goodness. And here comes Carmichael right back. And Chad Reed's getting a little impatient. Here it comes. The fans are on their feet. Chad Reed a little more power as he goes through there, a little cleaner. Ricky comes right back. Look at this. Ricky Carmichael pops in the front. Chad Reed tries to block past him and shuts it down.
Wow, beautiful little last-minute correction.
Made from Dallas, number 22, the Thunder from Down Under. Chad Reed goes to the inside line.
It's on, folks. Chad Reed goes back by him. 3 passes already.
Right there, I gotta let it get past. Look at that.
Ferry gets right out of the way, but it doesn't work. Carmichael gets him.
Oh, Carmichael picks up 2 Yamaha for the price of 1. And Chad Reed on the outside. Tim Ferry on the inside. Ferry goes down into the top blocks. Carmichael against Reed. I've said it before, I'll say it again, and Carmichael goes down. Chad Reed clips his front tire. Chad Reed, the winner in Salt Lake City. Make it 5 in a row. Ricky comes across, takes a look at everyone.
Look at that, look at that. Look at this.
Yeah, we're gonna have talk.
He's telling, oh, no. Look at that. Ricky's saying, hey, that's Tim Ferry's mechanic.
I don't appreciate, yeah.
Okay.
Take a break. There's James Stewart Sr. telling him, Ricky, just keep it together.
Look at Ricky. He's ready to kill somebody. Blood on his chin. He's got Heath Voss in there. You'd love to get around him and just have it be he and Chad out in front.
Out of the corner. And he gets past Voss, so here it is.
He's got to be nervous.
His second hole shot of the season and a perfect time to do it.
Look how close Carmichael is. Flirting with the edge of that loop section. When you run that close to the edge of the track and make a mistake.
Folks, your winner in the 250 main event, number 22, Chad Reed, and what an amazing streak for that young man. For RC Ricky Carmichael, he wins the title by 7 points. And that is a sight to behold. They all congratulate one another. Mike Gosler comes in there, Jeff Stanton.
And at the front, Michael Pichon, inch by inch, clipping away at the advantage of Stefan Everts. Well, Stefan Everts holds on at the front. Oh, and a moment there. Oh, and a huger moment for Stefan Everts. First Pichon, then Everts, absolutely broadside, colliding as they go into the sweeping left-hander. But Everts still keeps it on. He comes back, quite make it. They collided then. Pichon looked round, wondering what it was. Everts takes him out into the berm, good and hard. This is absolute warfare between the two reigning world champions. Side by side, a wonderful move by Pichon. Demoted to second place. And suddenly sees the Suzuki sprint off to a 30-metre advantage. Time for him to muscle around that KTM to the checkered flag, which is being held out to welcome Michael Pichon. He wins in Spain, he wins in Holland. But Everts only has the roost of the Suzuki ahead of him. 12 months earlier here at the Carnton Ring. Still holds on ahead of Stefan Everts here in Austria though. Everts inching ever closer. Motor straight across the bows of the Suzuki. Can Pichon retaliate? He can! Swoops down the outside of the Yamaha. No quarter. They've seen some wonderful racing in their time at those classic motocross circuits at Sittendorf and Schwannenstadt. And here at the Carnton Ring, they're seeing one of the best. And Stefan, determined to get through this time, gets a fantastic drive off the berm. Pichon, who's staying very, very close, and storms to the front again with just under 10 minutes plus 2 laps to go. Pichon back at the front, but Everts is on him and he knows it. They're giving it large here, but the riders on track are presenting him with a dazzling performance. Oh, and this time, Everts brutally dispatches Michael Pichon clean over the berm. Pichon proving himself to be an absolute tiger. Relentless in his pursuit of by Michael Pichon. He almost manages to take Everts out as they go through the last turn and across the line. Everts wins the Austrian Motocross Grand Prix. Michael Pichon second. And that has been a great race.
Here taking a hiatus from the sport. Not completely. He's done a little bit of training, but he comes back, David. He hasn't missed a beat. He's flying. In the Supercross arena, Kevin Windham is no slouch, and he has got a sizable lead over Carmichael right now.
Well, for all the Kevin Windham fans out there, his lead is growing. His lap times are a little bit faster, about a second and a half. than Ricky Carmichael.
I believe the streak has come to an end, so the man who last beat Ricky Carmichael does the job again. Your winner, moto number 1.
Back closing down the gap on Hughes. And he makes the pass on the jump. Look at this. Hughes on the inside.
He wants the overall win bad. He'd have a 5-point lead if he can win it. If he doesn't win it, Brown missed the shift.
So Brown goes wide, one going right back, though. Look at him, he's got it wide open.
Whoa, shoves him. Do not want to make Ryan Hughes mad. He will retaliate. This is not with Ryan Hughes. He's looking around, too.
Yeah, I think he knows, what have I done? Oh, and Ryan Hughes goes in and makes contact. Folks at Kawasaki, and look at this, Brown coming right back.
You can hear the crowd. Look at Brown just making sure there's no way Ryan's going to have a chance to get him back. Not any better. They've got almost 30 seconds at this point of the race on Eric Sorby in third. These guys are absolutely flying. And that was, in the orange shirt, that was Larry Brooks flexing his muscles, telling Rhino, be strong, you're the thing. Brown's pretty strong, too. Oh, he gets him again.
Brown comes right back, puts a wheel in there, gets underneath him, and he gets the lead back. This is unbelievable, David. 5 lead changes in the last lap.
They've been settled down just a little bit right now, but this place has come to life. Mount Morris is seeing Brown's going to get it. They both deserved it, but Brown came back and answered Rhino's challenge.
So Mike Brown picks up the win in Moto number 2 by virtue of that, and a second-place finish in that's a good sign.
There you go. Man, if it had been 5 years ago, Rhino
would have been flying.
Jumped off his bike and tackled him to the ground. He hasn't seen racing like this in a long time, and to see it from the 2 veterans, wow.
His way up through the pack and picks some people off. But now Carmichael has the lead on the first lap. Kevin Windham, number 14 in second, is starting to... Carmichael on the left, Windham on the right of your screen, and it's Windham taking the inside line. Ricky Carmichael loses it, and Carmichael comes right back but cannot close the door. We'll see the power they both got going up the hill, and it's back to Carmichael, number 4.
Wow, look at that. Carmichael just muscling his way back into the lead right there.
Away from Kevin Windham, you're doing something right, and Windham just keeps coming right back. During the Supercross season, I would have said something like this with Chad Reed behind Ricky is going to cause problems, but for Kevin Windham, it almost makes Ricky ride better.
Come back and do so well. We knew he could, but the fact that he's actually doing it makes it that much more exciting, and Ricky's over it. He's like, hey, I'm going for the all-time winningest record. Every rider's potential and Kevin's potential is pretty impressive.
Well, that last graphic really tells the tale.
The aggressiveness of Ricky. He wants to lead back right now. He's not satisfied to be patient.
Carmichael and Windham's turn to try to reel in Carmichael.
Yeah, it's hard to say if Kevin didn't just go, you know what?
And pick up yet another victory, this time the first race at Mount Morris, Pennsylvania. High point
dangerous in these early laps, forcing Ricky to ride perfect.
Kevin Windham, number 14 on the factory connection Honda, the big 4-stroke.
Hey, look at Kevin just running over Ricky's foot everywhere. If he was to get the overall, it'd be just about as amazing as Ricky getting his 90th.
Well, the folks at Honda have to be happy with this. Both of them out in front. Carmichael 1, Windham number 2. Chad.
Riding ability of Kevin Windham and the intensity of Ricky Carmichael. These two have just, look at this. Nice move by Kevin.
Windham makes a big run on the outside, does not cover the inside, and Carmichael comes right back.
Knew it.
He used so much throttle going into that turn.
Yeah, he knew Ricky was going to square back under him. That's why he was able to save it when they made contact. Ricky going...
Certainly worth the price of admission. Carmichael on the left. He will lose the lead. No, he won't. He squares it off. Kevin Windham put himself in a perfect position, and Windham comes right back. Look at this. Carmichael is in the lead.
Chad Reed, like I was thinking, he's right there watching it.
Well, Kevin Windham talked to Cameron Steele after the first moto about riding tight. Certainly not doing that here. He is right on the back end of Ricky Carmichael. He picks up a 1-1 finish. So for Carmichael, it's been a great weekend here.
Let Kevin go sometime.
Pound for pound, the most tenacious, fastest rider on the planet, number 4.
Bike riding again. James Stewart is in dead last, 40th place. And what a bunch of turn of events. Here's Stewart just coming into view. He was in 40th. Oh,
full of dirt. He's already in 17th.
Unbelievable.
That's amazing.
He was in hill, comes 259. James Bubba Stewart, look how quick he's on the throttle and gets by short.
Well, he came into the corner so hard, he wasn't worried about Stewart because he's already caught him and he was in last. Look at James. You know what saved that? He was wide open. If he'd have let off the throttle right there, that would have been another swap. A little bit bigger than the one he already did. And there he is passing Mike Brown. Okay, got
50 the other day. There's things he does that you just can't teach.
All right, he's in 7th. He's in, you know, whatever position, and by the time those guys find him, he's already passed 3 more guys. I'm amazed that we have this much footage of him right now, because that pass would have been a touch of contact. And when James passes you so, all right, I got to what?
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, I got to see that jump.
Look at that.
Okay, there's another one.
And what is Brock selling on with him? Ivan Tedesco out in front, your leader. Number 250, he is making James work for this, and there it is. Unbelievable. James Bubba Stewart is your leader. Competitive class like this, your winner from last to first, James Bubba Stewart. Welcome back to the circuit, Mr. Stewart.
We're getting into the fray early on, sits in third, but your leader, the man who won Moto number 1, Kevin Windham, and he is looking to make history today here at New Berlin, New York, Unadilla. Will the streak be broken? Ricky Carmichael, 21 overall national wins.
Ricky Carmichael, look at that lead.
So number 14, Kevin Windham in first. Ricky Carmichael sits in second, and he...
Well, it seems like Ricky will catch him, Kevin will pull away. They're just doing back and forth, back and forth.
In charge, as Davey pointed out, he looks very fast in that technical section, starting to close the gap in on Kevin Windham. And Ricky Carmichael is in the race of his life. Does the streak live on, or does it die here at Unadilla? 125, and here he is on the 250. It's a win-win for the folks at Honda.
It is, it is. You see the factory connection guys out there on the track giving them the go-ahead. You hear the fans yelling. This is not a boo.
Well, the sting of defeat will last with Ricky Carmichael for a week, but what a breath of fresh air. Kevin Windham has done it. He has dethroned the king in Ricky Carmichael. The streak is over. Number 4 will have to settle for second place today.
Well done, Ricky. Well done.
Just keep having fun. Throw that thing sideways, you know, and have a good time. So important at this track because everyone runs about the same pace. You look at the lap times and they're very close compared to other tracks that are a lot rougher, take a little bit more skill and thought.
West, and what a beautiful backdrop for the winner in Moto number 1. Third.
Like Lewis did a little wave at the fans or somebody he might, oh, that could have been ugly. He's waving at the crowd as he went off that jump. Lost his focus. Well, if he can put together these 2 motos and back-to-back overall wins, 4 motos in a row, get the ball rolling, as soon as he gets that momentum.
Windham, as Ricky Carmichael finally comes into view, Kevin Windham finally sees some competition. Carmichael unable to close the gap at the very end, and Kevin Windham will pick up another victory.
Yeah, the way they do.
We've got a battle for first, something we haven't been able to say in a long time. Ricky Carmichael, number 4, now being closed in on number 14.
Last time he raced here, he won both motos. Look at this, look to the inside.
Unbelievable racing. The folks here getting the best. Look at the inside pass by Carmichael.
But they're here and listen to this impact from Kevin. Damn. In the beginning, Ricky was checking out, but Kevin is very comfortable on this type of racetrack.
So it's Carmichael and Windham going head-to-head as we come down to the final laps here at Steel. It is a great battle. 2 of the best in the business going head-to-head, David, as they come down. One more time, Windham tries that inside line.
Wow, I thought he was going to get it done. If the family thing was new to him, I believe he'd be going over there and treat that as a great honor.
Well, that interview took place back at Millville, but Ricky Carmichael has done it, and done it with a lot of class, and like you say, a lot of style. The 2003 250 Motocross champion, Ricky Carmichael.
Well, I want to congratulate Ricky, man. What a job. So many championships.
Dit is de snelste man in de oefensessies, in de kwalificatie. Heerlijk. En een Motocross der Naties, dat is supporteren voor het land en niet zozeer voor één rijder. Niet te veel krachten te verbruiken. Niet dat die motocrossers niet getraind zijn om 2 op de 3e plaats.
Het is wel zo dat Carmichael hier wel. En je hebt niet echt heel grote hellingen zoals in Frankrijk. Je kunt er eigenlijk wat ze gedaan hebben.
Carmichael gaat voorbij Everts. Everts neemt hem terug. Ja, nu al op het scherp van de sneeuw. Mooi, 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 mooi.
bijvoorbeeld zo de hele week. Dan gaan we nog
Eens kunnen gaan aan die snelheid. En Everts is opnieuw voorbij Carmichael. Zouden ze een beetje aan het spelen zijn, maar Nick, van we gaan het publiek.
bijvoorbeeld zou dat wel heel goed zijn.
Ja, dat lukt niet, want daar kwam Carmichael in zijn agressieve stijl via de binnenbocht terug aan de leiding.
Ja, dat is een sectie die echt iets sneller is. Hè. Dat had je straks al gezien. En
waarmee heeft dat te maken?
ja, ik had te straks al gezien dat hij de bocht ervoor goed afsnee, leren. En in het finale heeft hij een herkansing eigenlijk. En kan hij terug goed uitpakken. En terug gepasseerd worden.
Zo is de huidige stand. Als het zou gaan om de wereldtitel. België 4 punten. De Verenigde Staten 8 en Groot-Brittannië 15. Dat zijn de eerste 3 en de eerste 6. Aardige strijd tussen Denemarken, Nederland en Portugal.
Ze zijn aan het spelen.
Zij aan zij. Het lijkt alsof ze op beurt op de rem duwen om de leiding af te geven.
Ja, dat is goed voor het publiek. Hè.
Dat het nu nergens omgaat. Maar ja goed, de Amerikanen en de Belgen weten zich zo zeker van een finale plaats.
Toen.
Bijna bij elke bocht kijken de twee rijders naar elkaar van hoe snij jij die bocht aan? Ah, ik kijk, jij doet het zo, dus ga ik straks het anders proberen als ik jou wil passeren. Zijn er genoeg mogelijkheden om te passeren? Ja, als je deze twee ziet, wel, maar laten we daar niet te veel conclusie.
Ja, dat is wel een voordeel hier. Dus daarom dat je zo'n wedstrijden ook kunt bekijken. Ik heb de laatste Grand Prix in Ernée bijvoorbeeld in Frankrijk. Daar kon je bijna niet passeren. En dan wordt het ook maar een saaie bedoeling.
Uitkijken volgend seizoen in het hervormde wereldkampioenschap alweer.
Meegemaakt, als je met tranen in de ogen moet rijden, dan zie je eigenlijk heel weinig.
Carmichael op weg naar de finish. Hier gaat hij voorbij. Even nog de motor bijna ondersteboven draaien en zeggen wie mij straks. Cooper en Steven Stewart. Daar de twee tenoren. Daar wordt nu duidelijk gemaakt waaraan de heren zich te houden hebben.
For me, it's important to show everybody that I am the best, and you know it's good. Stefan is a very, very good rider. I had a lot of fun today racing Stefan.